Alright, what is up, guys? We are back continuing my favorite moments of 2017. Next up, we have to talk about Meliodas versus Escanor. A absolutely incredible fight, in my opinion. I absolutely loved every second until the ending. I would say I'm not a big fan of how it ended personally, but we will talk about that later. So, kind of the general gist is you have Meliodas reverting back to the Meliodas that was leading the Ten Commandments, um, and we need someone to stop him so he doesn't like just go on a rampage and kill everyone. And Escanor just steps up to the plate, no questions asked, and I really love Merlin. In this particular, before the fight even takes place, she just puts the both of them in her perfect cube and just says, go have fun, um, just so the two of them could go all out, and the two of them literally just go all out inside perfect cube. They hold nothing back, which I absolutely loved. Um, so yeah, I mean the beginning of the fight, it's really, I would say Meliodas is the one that's dominating the fight, for majority of the entire fight. He's just literally like, there was one scene that he was like a spinning top with his blade, which was really cool. He punches Escanor like straight in the face at one point and just sends Escanor just bouncing all over perfect cube. You've got Escanor literally whacking Meliodas with his axe just as hard as he can, like he's playing like whack a mole with Meliodas, just hitting him over and over and over again, and it's literally not doing anything to Meliodas. Escanor sends this attack at him, and Meliodas just uses full counter on it. Like, it was great. It was a great. That's what I really love about anime fights in general, when it's really back and forth, and um that's usually my favorite parts of anime fights, when it's just back and forth, when nobody really has the upper hand. Of course, Meliodas ended up running away with it towards the end, but I really enjoy, like, when I'm most hyped is when it's just like a stalemate and both of these fighters are giving it their all and nobody really has the upper hand, and it's just back and forth, back and forth. That's usually my favorite parts of fights in general. Now, with that being said, of course, Meliodas does end up bringing Escanor down to his knees, and I really liked how this shows just like the gap between this version of Meliodas and Escanor. Um, but now we kind of get into the stuff that I wouldn't say it's bad, but just, and I think a lot of people in the community also had a problem with it too, just like Escanor being able to win this fight at the end. So let's talk about the one a little bit. So it turns out that in High Noon, for 1 minute, Escanor can just transform into this godly form that is literally invincible, called the One. And he does end up transforming into this, and not once. Well, I guess he uses this technique called Divine Blade Escanor, the boy, right? Everybody made it into a meme and called it the boy, because he literally straight up did, or he literally just said boy to Meliodas, and just like one shotted Meliodas with that attack. And I guess just my problem with it is I just don't like characters that always win, right? And I feel like Escanor, has he ever really lost a fight? Like, if we're being honest, um, so I don't know. It just makes it a little bit boring, where every time Escanor is involved with something, you already know he's gonna win. So I don't know, man. I just felt like Meliodas, especially with the recent chapters, Meliodas being able to take out both Esterosa and Zeldor so easily, and then just being taken out by Escanor in like one shot. I don't know. It kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Like, I really wish. Um, I don't know. I just feel like Escanor shouldn't have been able to win that, even with the one. Like, I don't know. It made me like think to myself, like, should we really be worried about Meliodas when you can just send Escanor in and he can fuck up Meliodas again, so that really sucks, because I don't know, man. I just wish it just feels to me that you send in Escanor to solve all your problems for everything, right? And I don't know, it gets a little bit boring. Like, even though Escanor is like the epitome, like the definition of hype, it just gets a little boring when he wins all the time. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. But besides that, man, the fight was fun. It was really, really cool just to see these two characters literally just go all out, not holding anything back, literally trying to kill each other. Um, yeah, it was really, really fun. And just like the simplicity of the, I think the first chapter, just called, just keep it simple. It was called Pride versus Wrath, man. Like, it was like a heavyweight like event, like a major blockbuster fight, dude. That, like, I remember the whole community was buzzing about this fight, man, and it was really, really awesome. Just to live in that moment, like, this was a huge deal to see this, and it was great. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Just Meliodas versus Escanor. I thought definitely deserved one of my favorite moments in 2017 video. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next favorite moment. Peace.